With my 36 years experience in the landscape industry, I've really fine-tuned what I consider an excellent formula for a compost that really works in the garden. In the industry, it's actually called Black Gold. I live here at Glebe Garden, so I decided to call it Glebe Gold, but it's just a pure compost. I started my research about 7 or 8 years ago, just looking into compost and why lots of lawns where we've been putting all the right chemicals on it and the sprays ultimately failed. And when I did the research, I just couldn't believe what the side effects was by us using all these synthetic chemicals. And once you put the compost on, it just takes all these problems out. It's made predominantly from green waste, and it's a composting process that makes the product so beneficial for the garden. It's a holistic approach to fertilising your garden. It's natural, and it is composted. It is composted for approximately 3 months. Temperatures are kept on it. Under the Australian standard, it's got to get to 59 degrees, and it's got to stay to that temperature for a minimum of 3 weeks. And this is what cooks out any weeds, but also gets all the microbes going, and it's the microbes that is beneficial for the garden. On your veggie garden, you should do it once a year. Your lawns, once your lawns are nice and healthy, it only needs to be applied maybe 2 times in its lifetime. And as for the glebe mulch, well, that's done each year. On the lawn, in the summertime, when you put a little bit of water with it, you can actually see a big difference in a week. In 2 weeks, it becomes amazing. So just within a week, you can see a huge difference. We guarantee that both my products, Glebe Gold and Glebe Mulch, is totally weed-free. It's actually impossible for the weeds to come from my product because of the compost process it goes through.